still like scratches from where I got bit. I wasn't out there alone.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tom Pagano Show. So, I just wanted to start off the show with a little fun. That was my grandson. He just started playing guitar a couple months ago, and I had to show him some mad respect. It's good. He got his acoustic guitar, started playing. Started learning what better to learn on the Nazi Crazy Train, and then he got gifted his guitar, his amp, and his foot pedal, and now he's playing AC/DC. So I think we're going to be hearing a lot more from him. Like I said, he's only been playing a couple months, and I was talking to him, and he absolutely loves guitar. He started taking lessons, and he says that's his favorite day of the week is playing lessons. So go Randy, stick with it. He told him pretty soon him and Grandpa are going to be jamming together, and we'll be probably writing a song together and recording it. So keep it up, Randy. Great job. And that brings me back to when I first started playing guitar. I was self-taught. I started playing when I was, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe a little bit older. I don't remember. It's so many years back. But it all started with with the Beatles, like most of my music things have. I used to have all the Beatles LP, and I used to go up to my room, and I didn't have a guitar at the time. I had a mandolin, and I would just stand there one day. I think I told you the story. One day I'd be Paul McCartney and play guitar and that, and just fantasize being the Beatles. And then the other day I was John and George. I don't think I was really ever Ringo, unless Ringo played guitar, but no, it was really, the string instrument guys. So that's how I, got the urge to play. And then got, guitar from my brother and Frank, who was my idol on guitar. And he started teaching me. He played in the band, and we used to share a room, and I used to, be there when he used to needle drop the songs when he was figuring them out. That's back day, just spin the LP, drop the needle, play the part, figure it out. There was no computer, and no tabs or anything. So I used to sit there and watch him, and then he used to teach me songs, and I just started playing, by ear, as I got older. Never excelled at it, but I been in a few bands, and I had a lot of fun. So playing the instrument is fulfilling, and I'm actually starting to get back into my guitar playing a little bit more. It's seems like every once in a while you take a break from something, but then once you get back into it, you really dig it, and I'm really starting to have fun with it again. And so like I said, me and Alice will be doing our duet thing soon, and I'll be putting down some more songs because I have a lot of things cooking up in this little noggin of mine that I want to express. Some of it fun, some of it political, some of it just nonsense, but it has to go from here to here to here to here. It's the whole process, the whole body. When you're really into an instrument, your whole body sort of takes on the feeling for it. So it's not just your fingers, it's your heart, your head, your soul, and everything. And that's why that old question comes: is still soul in rock and roll? But that's for another day. So that's a little bit about me and how I got started. And I'm really psyched for Randy. Love to see how he progresses, and then I'm sure he's just gonna keep on rocking it, and he'll be a force to reckon with. And it just goes to show that rock and roll will never die, because when I was talking to my daughter, he was never really into rock and roll. It was more the pop stuff that's around, and ever since he started playing, he's really getting into the rock and roll and appreciating the instruments instead of the production and everything else. So he's understanding. Rock on, Randy. Good. So anyway, I want to talk. We're talking about music. A few years back, Alice and I heard of a band called Bad Mary, and they're up in New York, and we were down in Georgia, and we decided to take a little road trip up to New York to check out Bad Mary. So that's what the first music segment of the show is going to be, is about our trip up to New York to get Bad Mary. Now let me cue this tape up. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. All these buttons, it's just getting better. But so let's go. I'm going to play some Bad Mary and our trip. So check it out. Here we go, my friends. I'm going to hit play.
my favorite person, whoever is walking in right now. Look at you.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody wants to get drunk in the boys are looking my homes, but I wanna be your fist bump, you're gonna have to do a my jump. I wanna have a hangover, yeah. I wanna show you what I'll put you through, you gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new, everybody wants to party, I ask you to dance with me, but don't recognize it's for free, cause only the reason I keep, everybody's taking free shots, trying to show me what you got, yeah, well, this one's just like a robot, so you tell me who I'm not, I wanna have a hangover, yeah, I wanna show you what I'll put you through, you gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new, I wanna have a hangover, yeah, I wanna show you what I'll put you through, you gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new. Everybody wants to get drunk, everybody wants to get drunk, everybody wants to get drunk. I wanna have a hangover with you. I wanna show you what I put you through. You gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new. I wanna have a hangover with you. I wanna show you what I put you through. You gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new. I wanna have a hangover with you. I wanna show you how to play it through. Gotta know what we're gonna do, and it's not fun, yeah, it's not new. Everybody wants to go. I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it. I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it. I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it. I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it. I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it. I say I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it.
That was good!
I say, I love you. You say, you need me. You say, you want me. I say, forget about it.
Alright, ladies. You best watch out, cause I'm a motherfucking ninja.
Say it.
You best watch out, cause I'm a motherfucking ninja.
What are you?
You best watch out, cause I'm a motherfucking ninja.
People and I'm walking all alone, yeah. I don't say nothing when I call you on the phone, yeah. I bet you thought that I was just good looking, didn't you? Well, before just like a loser. But now I'm back and you know I'm gonna school ya. I'm gonna hunt you down, I'm gonna make you crazy. More than you can handle, I'm a motherfucking ninja. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Don't look back, don't look back, because I'm
Down
not
there, oh no.
Don't look back,
Oh no.
don't look back, don't look back, don't look back,
Because I'm not here. Oh, 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 just watch me disappear. Alright guys, we have one more song for you tonight. It's not the same One More Song that we played before. It's called One More Song because that would be redundant. I'm sorry. It's a different song.
Thank you, Orleans Grocery, for coming out tonight. Thank you to everyone who played before us. And thank you for everyone who's going to continue keeping rock alive in New York City. We've been Bad Mary. On the guitar, Mr. David Henderson! Excuse me, Professor David Henderson. On the drums, Mr. Bill Mann! My name's Mike, I play the bass. But last but not least, on lead vocals, from parts unknown, Miss Amanda!
Tell me,
in bed, Mary. Good night.
Guys, try to sign up for our mailing list. It's down there. We will get you emails and all that stuff about upcoming shows. We have some merch and just be our friends and stuff. Cool, thanks.
Well, that was truly a fun show and a fun trip that Alice and I took. And a little backstory on camera. I was on camera because I saw a message from Ken and Lisa saying, the sound was great and the video was great. But I got to give props because I was on one camera. I had the viewfinder, and on the other two cameras was Alice and my son Jeremy, and they were using GoPros. And I believe they were using the GoPro 3, which had no viewfinder. So they were just like, they had it on a little stick, and they were just pointing at the stage, and they framed the shots great, everything I could use. And like I said, I was the only one that had a viewfinder, so I could see what I was shooting, and they were kind of shooting blind, holding up the GoPro. So credit goes to them for the video looking good. Great job, Alice, and great job, Jeremy. And that's the equipment for that. So it was a very that's the way I like to do my remote shows, is be compact but powerful, and that's why I have this new system. Again, I'm gonna do a little self promo here for any bands out there, comedians, or anybody corporate who wants a high production value look for a fair price. I have a 3-camera system, one manned, and well, actually they're all manned, but the two are PTZ cameras, which is pan, tilt, zoom, which I can control remotely. So, and then everything gets mixed down and looks professional, like you at every other meeting. So this is a little promo for myself, but I'm an equipment geek, and that's what I like. And but before I get into my geekiness, this is gonna be I feel like Jimmy Kimmel. I'm taking another short break because next week I'll be going back out with the Strokes to the 21st of September. I know I retired. I'm going from retirement number 7, Keeks. No gifts, please. And long story short, the guy that was going to replace me, found, he could have took this job for the month, or he could have went on a longer tour, which I don't blame him. He went for the longer tour with Teddy Swims, which goes through next year. As a younger guy, so that's more what he wants. So I fell back into it. I said, yeah, I'll come back. I'll do it's my encore, right? Retirement encore. That's a new word and a new thing, and I'm keeping it. It's my retirement encore. I think Dave said that, but I'm stealing it and I'm keeping it. But anyway, as I was saying, to get back to the show, I put together a little video just to show you what I use here to keep this show going in the production of it. It's kind of fun. I gotta find it on here, but it's a little trip around the studio showing the gear that I use. And just so it's just not just turning on the camera and everything going. There's a little bit have to be done. You have to have your audio, you have to have your video, and your playback. So this is a little tour of the Tom Pagano Studios. So here we go. All right, guys, I know you're all wondering what it takes to put on the Tom Pagano Show. So I'm just going to walk you and take you along a little journey of the equipment that I use in my setup, for the show. So if there's any sponsors out there, just let me know. This equipment is great. I love it. I've been using it for years, and here you go. So let's take a look. Well, everything starts off, my studio is based around, I'm a Mac person, so I have a Mac Mini, and everything is based off of that. My editing system, everything that goes on in my studio is based off the Mac. And I have my keyboard, obviously, my Mac mouse, monitor for the Tom Pagano Show. Okay, for the show, my show audio is done on my Zoom L12. I love this thing. It's a great piece of machinery. I used it live to mix bands. I use it in the studio. When I write songs, I put everything on here. It has that analog feel, but it's all digital. I could assign my EQ to each channel, my effects to each channel. I could do 6 different monitor mixes. It's a great piece of gear. And the one thing that I have a problem with when I don't do punches much, because I like to do everything in real time, but if I had to, it's a little difficult because there's really no pre-roll on here. But besides that, everything is great. The quality is great, and has a very analog feel for a digital piece of gear. So that's what I use for my audios. Right. For my video part of my production, I have this switcher here, the Sonytrek Stream Master SDI. It's a great switcher. I use it live when I do bands. I put my PTZ cameras into there. Cameras up to 4 inputs, SDI, HDMI. It even has a controller if I wanted to use my PTZ over here, but I'd rather use my PTZ controller that came with my PTZ cameras. But it's a great switcher, portable, built really tough and rugged, and I love it. It's a Sonytrek Stream Master SDI, and that's what I use here in the studio to run all my clips off of and cut back and forth between my clips and me. And live in the field, it's a great switcher. And I have my Mac Air, which I use, to do all my, editing as far as when I'm away or on here. I have Restream Studio, which I use for the show to go to stream, and it's a great subscription. It's a great thing. So it's an app that's put onto your computer. That's what I use on my streaming, and it's great. And that's to Restream. Then here I have my iPad, which is Sony, not a Sony, Mac iPad, what I use to make sure everything is streaming good on Facebook. When I get all my questions, they come up on here and I can see what's going on. It's a little delayed, but I see everything. And the same thing on here, I can get my questions on the screen here from all you people that tune in on YouTube. So this is what it looks like, what I'm looking at from behind my magic desk. My main camera is this Canon XA40. I love this little guy. It's a great camera. It's a workhorse. It has great audio, great video. It's 4K or 1080p. For here I use 1080p. But I use this a lot when I shoot live, and when I'm doing bands. This is my main camera, and then I have it hooked up to the Sonytrek with the 2 PTZs to get a 3-camera shoot. But it's a great camera. It has XLR inputs and outputs for your audio, and it has HDMI out. This one doesn't have SDI out. The model above it does, but if I need to, I have converters to convert it to SDI. But it's a great camera, great quality, and that's what you're seeing me on here. Is a Zoom R4 multi-track. It's a portable 4-track recorder. I use this all the time. You can go live, with an XLR or 1/4 inch in here to record on track, or it has a built-in microphone, ribbon mic, condenser mic rather, that you can record, and it has a great audio quality. It has drum machine built into it, so if you want to lay a beat down or you click track, it has it in here. And it has 4 separate audio tracks, so you can mix, and then you can bounce as many times as you want. So it's kind of endless on what you can do here, and it's great. It's you see the size of it, and I use it all the time, for song ideas, I'll play it, put it on here, and then transfer it over, my thoughts over to the bigger L12 and start recording on there. And below that is a Korg ToneWorks, and that's just like a mini, it's a tuner, but it has different tone qualities. I could put it on the guitar, and if I want, but I don't want to take all my amps or foot pedals, this works great because I could get different sounds, different amp models, and get, start, I don't have to play straight guitar. I could get little effects in there if I want, a little reverb, chorus. I'm getting into a little bit of my music production when I do. So I don't have a drum in here, and a lot of times I don't have a drummer. So I have another great piece of Zoom equipment. It's a Zoom Rhythm Track RT123 drum machine. This is like, oh God, I had this for like 12 years, and it's a workhorse, and it's great. It has drum fills in there, or you could program your own drums, sounds. So when I don't have a drummer, this is my drummer. Another piece of Zoom gear. As you can tell, I'm a big Zoom fan. I'm a Zoom fan. I love Zoom gear. And we can't forget the microphone I use. This is a Sterling Audio ribbon mic. It's a great little mic. It wasn't ultra expensive, but it's a workhorse. It's a ribbon mic, so it's really something that you use in the studio only. It's not really roadworthy. Of course, if you know your microphones, ribbon mics are very sensitive, and so if they bounce around or they get shocked with a really loud sound, you can blow the ribbon out and the mic is gone. So this is a Sterling Audio. I use this as my main mic on the show, and if I'm doing some recording, acoustic guitar or whatever, I use this bad boy. In my room monitors, I have two PreSonus studio monitors. As you can see, there's two. They're great little full range speakers that for music wise and talk wise, they have a great sound reproduction. I've had these for years, and they're workhorses. And so here's a quick pan of my setup. This is what I'm looking at when I'm doing the show. There's all my monitors, controllers, my audio, and my computer and my show, and everything else. This is what you're seeing in the background. And so pretty much that's what it looks like. And this is my studio in itself. Here's what you see, and here's behind the scenes. Yep, studio stuff. What you don't see, my lights, camera, action, and that's what it takes to put on the Tom Pagano Show and do some of the productions that I do. This is Tom Pagano. Back to you live, Tom Pagano. Well, let me turn that down, get rid of the audio. That was my audio playback. I had a little loud, so I was getting some feedback, reverb. But anyway, that's a quick tour of the gear I use. I might have been a little bit muffled on there because I was wearing a lapel mic and I really didn't EQ it the best. I rushed through. I'm sorry, but I hope you get the gist of what goes on. It takes a lot to get a show going, and me being the geek I am, this is all my toys. This is what I spend my money on, and hopefully I can make a living at it someday. And when this show takes off and I have millions of viewers, I'll still be using the same gear, or maybe I'll go to a different studio and have people do everything for me instead of being a one-man show. But I kind of like being a one-man show this way. It's more personable, and more fun. I forgot to get a glass of water. And the main thing I forgot to show you, this is my cheat sheet. This is my notes for the show. Without this, I would have no notes. So there. Anyway, so what's next on my note sheet? Well, we're talking about having fun with music, and music isn't only just fun. It could be very what's the word? I'm having a senior moment for a second. It could help you. It could help fill your soul and help fill you physically. This piece I'm going to show you is a thing called taiko drummers. There was a place, and I believe they're still down there in Decatur, Georgia. I'm not sure, but it was a taiko drum class that was done every week. And this guy he taught the taiko drums, and we went down there, and I shot one of his sessions. And when he would have this class, and then all amateurs. Like he says, a lot of these people don't read music. This is their first thing into music, and it was a great way for them to express themselves, exercise, because playing taiko. I keep on saying the word wrong. Taiko drumming is a very physical thing, and is very mental. Not in the sense of reading music, but there's an art to it, and there's not a routine, but a discipline. And as you'll see in this tape, and as the teacher says, there's been proof that drumming or playing instrument does help in your physical health. That's what I was looking for before. That music can add to your physical health and your mental health, being you listening to it or playing it. So music is everything. Music is a way of life, and music could save a life. So let's go. But talking about drumming, there's a bit of sad news. Today, I don't know, many of you are fans of ZZ Top. I would imagine a lot of people are, but it's a shame that their drummer Frank Beard passed away today. He was 77 years old, and they were still out there touring, and he's still out there playing. And I'm sure Billy and Leroy are having a hard time with this, but I think they'll be back and playing, because once you're performing, you don't just stop, and I'm sure Frank wouldn't want them to stop. He would want them to go. So rest in peace, Frank. Says you were a great drummer. You brought us a lot of great music, and rest in peace. But now back to taiko drumming. Let's get into this drumming. Like I said, it's tons of fun. Let me bring this up on my. Here we go. See, I'm getting good at this stuff. So here's a little piece I did of that. So check it out, and I'll be back in 6 or 7 minutes.
How can you tell an Atlanta taiko player is at your door? No? They keep knocking because they don't know when to come in. There we go. All this rehearsal just means when we finally get on stage, you won't have to think about it. You'll screw it up without even thinking. No, you'll have it down. It'll be great. Here we go. It's from Japan, the style, and really Kumi Daiko, which is what we're doing, where it's combined different types of drums. Started in like the 50s in Japan, and it was actually a jazz player who started doing this. And now it's really spread. It's probably the most quickly growing style that no one's heard of. You know, in the U.S. there are probably 8,000 groups.
Okay.
I'll be going to another conference in a couple months in July back out in L.A., and they're expecting about 600 taiko players from around the world, actually.
Wow.
It's an amazing art form. People love it as soon as they start doing it. Very physical.
I was going to say, it's like exercise as well.
It is. If I'm not sore by the end of rehearsal, I figure I didn't do something right. And that's what I hear from most of the people playing. The group that you saw today are all amateurs.
Okay.
None of them have ever, most of them have never played an instrument before. I have a protocol that I use that helps them learn the music much more quickly than, nobody here reads music. But you know, we've gone out, we've performed together.
That's great.
And yeah, it's just so much fun. And my whole thing is to get people that don't have a musical background, that haven't spent years in school, you know, don't even know how to read music.
Right.
To, you know, I like to say that, you know, the one secret that most musicians won't tell you is that as much fun as it is to listen to music, it's even more fun to play.
Sure.
So I've got, you know, my cancer wellness program, I got women in their 80s that, you know, been to hell and back with cancer.
Wow.
And they come in and they're playing drums. You know, they're you know, these little Southern belles are coming in, their grandkids are like, you know, Grandma, where'd you get a djembe? You know, what are you doing with that? So, you know.
So you'll release playing the drums.
Well,
like
it
that.
is, yeah. And I think really that's one of the biggest benefits of technology that's out there today, is that it's accessible to anybody. You know, you can record, you can release CDs, you can, you know, but it's not even about being rich and famous. It's about really having that joy.
Sure.
And being able to connect with another group of people. There's very few things in life I think you can do at this level. And one of the things I do with the cancer wellness is we've actually done research, and research has been done, that shows playing just an hour a week on drums will raise the T-cell levels in the body to fight the cancer.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, it's a lot more fun than chemotherapy.
What a great piece. Oh, there, I did it again. Oops. That sounded like Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. I left that speaker open. But anyway, what a great piece. You know, it shows the the skill, the discipline, the exercise that it takes. And like I said, you know, he teaches it, and I'm sure there's a lot of other classes around the country that teach it, and you don't have to be a master in music. You don't read. You don't have to have gone to school for years. It's drumming is within you, so it, you know, this helps just letting it out, using your whole body, and it's just amazing. And it was a lot of fun to see, you know, all these people, you know, playing as one, and you know the discipline. You know, there was a small bit of choreography to what they were doing, you know, just like this, and then some of them were, you know, were bending down. It's cool. It's a cool art form. So if you ever get a chance, go check it out. And if you ever get a chance to do it and take a lesson and check it out, or just go buy yourself a drum, buy yourself a box drum, buy yourself any kind of drum, and just play. Get the music out. Like you said, you know, an hour a week of playing drums actually helps in cancer treatment. So, and also, like I said, it's much better than chemo. So get a drum, or hit the table, do what you have to do, make some music, make the world around you music. But anyway, like that's where we're going here. And you know, I have, you know, to bring out the show, I have another busker I want you to watch. But guys, when I get back and we go more, I'm still lining up live people as opposed to dead people. I'm lining up some live interviews doing the show, because I think that's an important part, and I haven't done that in a few weeks because I knew I'd be, going with the tour. But, once I get back, I want to have, some more people. I want to have some live communication, live, entertainment, on that. I still be doing these pre-rolls pieces, to keep you entertained. But I think, a good part of the fun is talking to people and getting their stories. And I have some lined up. I can't leak it out yet, but I promise, when I get back, that'll be happening. And, oh yeah, one thing before I go too, for all of you that have the entertainment window on Roku and Amazon Fire, you should have turned over now to it's being called the Tom Pagano Show. It's rebranded as a Tom Pagano Show. And for all you people who've been waiting for a special invite, this is your special invite. If you have Roku or Amazon Fire, go to the App Store within each one of those platforms, search the Tom Pagano Show, download it onto your Roku or Amazon Fire, and you have access to my show all the time. Every time you turn it on, you'll see the app for Tom Pagano Show. And it's, like I said, it's 7 hours right now, and I have more stuff going up, and it's all fun stuff like this. Some of the stuff that you see here will be on the show, so if you want to see that, on the taiko drummers again, you could go on the whatchamacallit, the Tom Pagano Show, hit the hit that segment and it'll play, or you could just leave it on live, and it's constant run through of all the stuff I have up there. There's a lot of fun stuff, information, music, interviews. So it's going to get better. It's going to grow. And what makes it better for me is knowing that I have a lot of viewers. And again, people, this is like, I feel like I'm Jerry Lewis on Pledge Week. Come on, guys. Get your friends to subscribe. Subscribe to Alto Pictures Presents. That's my YouTube channel. You could watch the show live there, and you could watch other stuff I put up on there. I just need the subscriptions, because I want to grow. And everything goes off subscription. So if you haven't subscribed to the Alto Pictures Presents, please go to YouTube and subscribe, and tell your friends, and tell your friends, and tell your friends, and all that other stuff. But anyway, so I won't be here next week. I'll be on the West Coast with the Strokes, doing a couple shows there, and I'll be there with tour with them to the 21st of September, and that's when my retirement encore ends, and I'll be back here doing the show and getting some fun stuff happening. So remember, guys, while I'm gone, have fun. Watch the repeats. You can always go on YouTube and watch the shows that you missed, or watch your favorite shows again, or you can go to the Tom Pagano Show on Roku and Amazon Fire and watch me there. I'm never far away. I'm just a click away. Was that lyrics to a song, or was that something I should write? I'm never far away. I'm just a click away. The Tom Pagano Show. Maybe I'll write a song about that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have everything you want. Remember, always wear a smile, because if you're not smiling, the world won't smile back at you. So face the world with a smile, and it'll come right back at you. That's my words of wisdom for today. So to take you out, like I said, I have a great busker that I saw and recorded in California. His name is Spence Taylor. So sit back and enjoy this, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'm Tom Pagano, and you're not. Rock on.
Traveling these wide roads for so long, my heart's been far from 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near and give you every part of me. There's blood on my hands, my lips are unclean. In my darkness I remember United to the galore. The pipe you slay clean. Take me to your river. Upon a go. Oh, take me to your river. Oh, I wanna know. Dipping in your smooth waters, I go as a man with many crimes come up for air. As my sins flow down the Jordan, and go, I wanna come near and give you every part of me. There's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. So take me to your river. I wanna go. Take me to your river. Wanna know. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, know, know. I wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, know. I wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know. Ooh, I wanna go, wanna go. No, I'm gonna know, gonna know. Wanna go. Take me to your river, 'cause I wanna go. Lord, please let me know. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's river.